They use cooperation and communication, not just size and strength, to take their place at the top of the ocean's food web. At the bottom are small animals, like krill. At the top, the apex predator, the killer whale. Killer whales are as big as a bus, faster than an Olympic swimmer, high flying and powerful.
We're going to see all of that today and more. These and other behaviors provide an environment that's full of enrichment.
We spend days, weeks, months, and years building relationships with our whales. This creates trust, and that allows us to do some amazing things. For example, when you visit the doctor, you present your arm to draw blood, or step on the scale to see how much you weigh. It's much the same with our whales.
Today, you'll see our whales do behaviors together in unison. Synchronizing their movements and working as a team strengthens their social bonds and helps make them the ocean's top predator. Their scientific name is Orca, but they're more commonly known as killer whales. Our 5 whales all have their own names. Their names are Katina, Nalani, Malia, Trua, and Makayo. Makayo is our youngest at 10 years old, followed by Malia and Nalani, who are 14. Trua is 15, and our oldest is Makayo and Nalani's mom, Katina. She's 44 years old. Katina is the matriarch, or the leader of our pod. Our whales trust us, and they take an active role in their own health and well-being. Through positive reinforcement training techniques, we teach them husbandry or healthcare behaviors. One of the first things that we teach our whales to do is called a fluke present, where they present their tail flukes to the trainer. We'll demonstrate with Trua and Makayo here in slide up. Not only does this allow us to get a great look at their entire body, but it also gives us access to blood vessels, which are very easy to see on the white undersides of their tail flukes. Our veterinarians collect a voluntary blood sample at least once a month, and the whales are taught to stay calm and relaxed throughout, just like this. Now this afternoon you'll see us give the whales nice tail massages, back rubs, belly rubs, even massages on their flippers. They have very sensitive skin, and this is a great way for us to reinforce exceptional behavior and for us to build our relationships with our killer whales. Now blood samples are just one way that we can make sure that our whales are staying healthy. Another important diagnostic is weighing the whales. We weigh them every other week, and we're able to do that by asking them to slide their bodies up and out of the water onto a giant killer whale-sized scale that we have in one of our other pools. We'll demonstrate the slide up today. This is Makayo on the left. He's our littlest guy. He weighs about 4,300 pounds. Trua on the right is our largest whale. Weighs about 6,600 pounds, and both boys still have a lot of growth left to do. But you'll notice that the portion of their bodies, from their dorsal fins to their tail flukes, it's in the water. It's a very strong body part called their peduncle. It weighs several hundred pounds, so without the water we wouldn't get an accurate weight. To solve that problem, we simply ask the whale to lift their tails up and out of the water. And this way we can make sure that our younger whales continue to grow and our adult whales maintain a healthy body weight.
And the care isn't just physical. Mental stimulation and play are vital, and we surprise and engage with our whales at every opportunity. Play is how killer whales teach their young to hunt, and for the adults, play is important too. It seems that they just enjoy having fun. Making time for play is an important part of life for killer whales, and for us.
Hey, we're over here on the left-hand side of the stadium. Observational learning and mimicry play a critical role in the life of a killer whale. From the moment they're born, they learn necessary life skills by watching and playing follow the leader with their moms and other whales, and our whales play follow the leader with us too. So we're going to put that to the test with the entire left-hand side of the stadium today. Everybody on the left side, stand up. Up top too, stand up. Okay, on the count of 3, we're all going to spin around in a circle and see if Trua can watch and you guys. Everybody ready? 1, 2, 3, spin around in a circle. They are super curious animals. Our whales frequently can be seen sky hopping or even jumping completely out of the water to get a better look around. We'll demonstrate that with a big jump over at stage. Okay, when True does this jump, let's all give him a great big cheer. Okay, let's take this party to the right-hand side. Everybody on the right-hand side, stand up. That was a pretty cool jump that True did. We're going to do one bigger and better over here with Micaiah. We're going to teach you the signal. It's 2 fingers out. On the count of 3, we'll swipe towards our left shoulder. Everybody ready? 2 fingers out in front. 1, 2, 3, swipe. Good job. All right, so this is called a breach behavior. Now, breaching is one way that killer whales can communicate with each other. It's basically their way of making their presence known and saying, I'm here. Everybody, look at me. All right, how about a huge round of applause for True and Micaiah, their audience volunteers. Good job, everybody.
SeaWorld's research and observation of the killer whale's dark hair has shed light on many of the mysteries about these amazing animals. For example, we know that the gestation period of a pregnant killer whale is about 17 months. That's information that would be impossible to obtain out in the wild. Some information, though, can only be gained through field observation, and that's when SeaWorld works with our partners, like the Norwegian Orca Survey and NOAA, to further our knowledge. Killer whales are powerful animals, and perhaps the best example of that power that we've seen is when they hunt.
Killer whales stand apart. They have no natural predators, and just about any other ocean animal can be their dinner. Depending on where they live and their chosen prey, they've developed some epic hunting techniques. Off the coast of South America, killer whales will beach themselves, riding in on waves just long enough to catch prey. They'll also create waves that knock animals like penguins or seals from ice cliffs. Most importantly, they cooperate, communicate, and coordinate as a team. Here's footage of killer whales corralling a school of herons. A whale dips in and feeds, while the other whales keep the fish together with swipes of their tail fins.
So killer whales create ways to hunt, and they use their tail flukes to stun prey. Here's a demonstration. For our whales, it means a fun activity session. But for all of you, it's time to get wet.
the wild, their diets vary depending on where they live and the time of year. Unfortunately, overfishing, pollution, and other factors are having a serious impact on some killer whale populations.
Killer whales are impressive animals, and it's pretty obvious why they're the top predator of the ocean. That means killer whales are invincible, right?
Killer whales depend on a plentiful food source and a clean environment. They're completely dominant, yet completely dependent.
When it comes down to it, killer whales are not the most powerful animal in the ocean.
We hold the future of killer whales and the oceans in our hands.
Killer whales continue to surprise and amazing. They're the perfect ambassador for the ocean, limitless, connected, powerful, but still vulnerable.
The challenges that we face can seem insurmountable.
Don't give up. Be inspired.
We can make a difference.
The ocean needs our help, and that seems overwhelming, but together we can make it happen.
There's so much to learn.
So much to protect.
So much to explore.
The killer whale story is still being written, and there are simple things we all can do to make a difference.
All it takes